Hello, welcome to another edition of X-Go World. I want you to follow the page, like it, and share. Now, this is the match review between Chelsea versus Club America. Chelsea third preseason friendlies for Enzo Maresca. The game ended 3-0 in favor of Chelsea. Now, like I've been saying in order of my preview, that in preseason the end result is not the most important thing, even though the end result it is also important just to boost the players' confidence, but it is not the most important thing. The most important thing is the process. Now, without wasting any further time, let's just dive into the match talking points. Now, one thing that I saw in this game, as against the last two preseason that Chelsea have played, I begin to see that the players are now gradually buying into the coach ideology of play. And the Premier League is fast approaching, so the players need to assimilate the coach pattern before their first game of the season. Yes, two players I want to give kudos to, and that is Lavia and Nkunku. These two players, they look like new signings for Chelsea. Yes, in the second minute, Lavia dribbled his way into the penalty box and it was foul. Good call from the coach, the ref, penalty. Nkunku finished it up with styles, and from that point in time you could see that the players did not have the boldness to hit the game, because just like Reece James said, that they are eager to improve their performance with respect to their preseason. And McGoey, yes, this is one player I think it is key to be in this team. I don't think it is wise that Chelsea should send him on a loan. In fact, Broja did not cover himself with glory, but we'll talk about him later. Maguire got a second goal from a Drewsbury Hall flicked, just glanced the header, and it was 2-0. But before then, we could see that, yes, what Chelsea needs to work, because yes, the frailty of the team, which is the defensive setting, they were able to correct it in this game, but they need to work more on the attacking sense of it, so as to be able to finish their meal, because that's one problem Chelsea has been having for the past couple of seasons now. 2-0. From then, I could begin to see some nice combination play between Nkunku and Madueke, and the midfield seems to be more settled. Yes, Reece James has to play the right back, and Malo Gusto was now pushed into the inverted DM, and it worked very well together with Lavia, unlike previous games. So I think that's something that the coach needed to look into to see how they can be able to build more on this. Yes, I saw a lot of nice combination play. Yes, in fact, I was really satisfied with what I see with respect to this game. They closed the space in the midfield that players were able to spot, just like the game against Celtic. They were just able to breeze into the midfield, and they closed that, and the players, they were quicker in their passes, which is something that I love very well with respect to this game. And the second half, I saw some bright starts from the second half. Yes, urgency came in as soon as the second half is about to commence, in place of our goalkeeper. What was his name again? His name is actually skipping off my head. But I think that this guy is not just here to rival. I think he's here to collect the first team, become the number one goalkeeper for Chelsea, because it glued him into the team. He fit into the team as if he has been there for a long period of time. And this is a player that a goalkeeper that just came in. 2 days ago. He just grew in into the team, and it was nice. And I saw a lot of nice combination play 1v1 with respect to the wingers, and that's something that Maresca is trying to implement. And today they were able to perfect it to the T, not just because of the result, but the pattern of the play, which is key the most. Now, Jorgensen show a lot of promising sign with respect to his foot, and that's one reason why he was bought. Chelsea need a goalkeeper that can be able to play comfortably with his feet, and we could see that even the defenders, they trust him by giving him the passes. And there's one beautiful pass that he actually flicked, long one, to the path of Madueke, and Madueke just slotted for Broja. Broja was left with the keeper one-on-one, and he flopped it. Broja had a lot of chances and he flopped it. And it's not as if I'm calling him out, because this is pre-season. We have to give everybody fair level of criticism. But Broja did not cover himself with glory in the course of this game, and you could see the frustration all over him. Another person that did not also cover himself with glory is actually Modric. I just feel pity for this guy, because yes, he has the right attitude. You could see that he break his holiday just to get into the team on time, so that he can be able to understand the coach ideology. But some things is not going on well for him. I just can't really pinpoint his problem, what is the issue. Whether he's trying to overdo more, I don't really understand, but he didn't actually contribute anything in the course of this game. And the third goal came from a nice Nkunku piece of play. In fact, that piece of play just made me remember a former Chelsea player in the person of Eden Hazard. The way he reached through the defense, this guy is just in another level above every other players. And it was rightly fouled by the goalkeeper. Penalty. Yes, the first penalty that he took, Madueke was actually clamoring for it. But in the course of the fact that there's a second penalty, he has to give it to Madueke. And Madueke did a very good job in the course of this game. And that was actually a 3-0. Broja got another chance, whereby Madueke have to slot in. And it was just, in fact, he could not make up his decision. You could see that the goalkeeper is out of his post. All you need to do is just raise your head, flick it, but he took an extra touch and he was dispossessed. Well, that's just a summary of the game between Chelsea versus Club America that ended 3-0 in favor of Chelsea. So I want you to drop a comment with respect to what do you think that you see that is promising with respect to this. And if you just want rest of one of those people that don't really think about pre-season, well, just for supporting us, follow the page. Come on, let's go.